Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, there is a community emerging within the community called the Tribal Tuesday. If you would like to be a part of that, there are very limited spaces, and there will only be I will only be holding this journey once every 3 months. So if you want to be a part of it, you can check it out on the description link on the link in the description box below. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. What are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life path this week? What are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life path this week? All right, and this week you get the Ten of Cups. Interesting, because Sagittarius had this card as well in this position. And the funny thing that I find about it is not you letting go of all of the good, because the Ten of Cups is amazing. You don't really want to let go of the Ten of Cups. It's about you letting go of the illusion or the fantasy, wherever it is that you sold yourself on a dream, or you know, you've kind of bought into something that probably doesn't have as much weight as you thought it does. This could be a person, it could be a connection, you know, like a love connection, like a partner, but it could just as easily be some idea that you've had, and you know, you just kind of sold yourself on, yeah, it's gonna work, it's just gonna, you know, doing your whole Miranda Priestley bit where you're saying to yourself, there is no plan B, there's just plan A, and then you kind of realize, well, actually plan A is kind of flawed and it's going to need to be worked on or worked with. This is when you're letting go of the Ten of Cups. This is you not glossing over the parts that need to be fixed. This is you not glossing over the things where you say to yourself, oh yeah, well, you know, it's all fine and it's you know, it's all gonna be great. And then it's like, oh, actually, there's quite a few holes in this plot. I probably need to look at it again, right? So that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you're revising what the goal or the dream or what the wish, the goal or the hope or the aspiration is. So what you're working on now, the Emperor, right? So being more established, being more authoritative. This is about you really saying to yourself, right, I'm going to do the work. I know what it is that I want. I'm reassessing what it is that I want, and just, you know, seeing the potholes or the plot holes, so to speak. And with the Emperor is what you're working on now. This is about you restructuring, right? If the Hierophant were you reestablishing, the Emperor is about the restructuring. It's about doing the work, right? And this week, you are probably going to find that some people may take issue with some of the decisions that you make. And the reason being is because it goes against the advice that they've given you. The thing about the Emperor, he's the ruler, right? He has advisors, he has friends, he has family, and he'll take into consideration everything that they give to him. However, in the end point, the decision must be his. So when you're restructuring your life, some plan, some project, some goal, job, aspiration, or even relationship, this week, the final decision has to be yours, no matter what the advice is or wherever it's come from. And if that sees people upset or at odds with what your opinion or your decision is, that's their shit, not yours. All right? Okay, so let's have a look at your key to the week. What is going on? All right, and this week you get the Lovers card, right? So this is about you making choices. It's about you making choices on what's based on what's good for you, right? On what's good for you, on what's good for your family, what's good for your partner. This week, Capricorn, you're bringing it back to yourself, right? You're bringing things down to ground zero, down to grassroots. You are making it more practical, just like you like it. And also, with the Lovers card representing Gemini, this is going to see you really being a bit more free with what it is that kind of speaks to you, right? So when I say a bit more free, this is about you saying to yourself, right, if it's feeding into me, my partner, or my personal unit, or the connections that I have in an emotional attachment to, those are the things that I'm going to work on now. This is about you directing and diverting your energies in ways that suit you. And I really like that for you, actually. It's good. It's about time Capricorn got back to being Capricorn, right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. And don't forget as well, we have your ruler in your sign, which is now retrograde, which means as he eases off that forward momentum, he's going to give you a little taster, just a little snippet over the next few months, a taste of what those rewards are actually going to taste like, what they're going to look like, what they're going to feel like when he's done his work in your sign and then he jumps across into Aquarius. Keep that in mind, because what comes up over the next week and especially over the next few months will give you an idea of just where it is all of this has been driving to. All right, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care and I'll see you soon.